We all have seen Taylor Swift's Eras Tour and how it swept the globe. Well, now it's sweeping Minecraft, so join me and my foxy friend Millie as we build through Lover, Fearless, Reputation, Speak Now, Red, Folklore, 1989, Tortured Poets Department, and Midnight. All in Minecraft in 100 days. It's been a long time coming, guys. I'll be your host this evening. My name is Em. Thank you for traveling with us here at the Eras Tour in Minecraft. Okay, tours acquired. Now we just need to go find some sheep. Okay, they were literally right next to me, so that was easy. Let's grab 3 of these, she says. There we go. Get this food on to smelt, and then we are good to go get some materials. I spent the next couple of days masterminding an insane resource list. I started on the ground getting iron for armor and tools, plus a little extra. Then I gathered some calcite, diorite, cobblestone, and gravel. Once that was done, I grabbed some terracotta and everything I needed for concrete. I also gathered some miscellaneous wood and leaves. Finally, I picked up a smidge of sand for glass, and some wool. Okay, so I understand that the actual Eras Tour doesn't have her debut era, but I know all of the Swifties, myself included, tend to have a soft spot for her Taylor Swift album, so I'm gonna dedicate this farm to it. We gotta acknowledge her country roots, and is a farm a little on the nose? Maybe, but it's what we're gonna do. But before we do that, let's actually get this farm finished. Okay, that's the outline and the little holes for the water done. So now all that's left to do before we till the land and actually plant the farm is fill in all of these holes with water. All right, it is tilling time. Okay, that is all of the land tilled. Now let's plant our seeds. I can't say I've built too many pickup trucks in Minecraft before, so honestly not sure how this is going to turn out, but hopefully it looks somewhat like a truck. If not exactly like one. Oh my goodness, I am having a mare with these trapdoors and the sun is going down pretty quickly behind me. Let's give this truck some doors, a big windscreen, and then we'll use this glass pane to kind of look like the side mirrors. And then let's add some carpet to the front here. How are we looking? Oh, I wonder if we take out this centerpiece and replace it with this blast furnace. That kind of looks like the grill of the truck. And then add these in to make the wheels look more like wheels. Sorry, I'm rushing right now, guys, because I am so scared of dying right now. Then I can use these remaining buttons to kind of look like the headlights. Let me close these doors. Is it looking like a truck? I feel like yes. Yeah, I mean, that's truck enough, right? Oh, and we have our first visitor. Please leave me alone. I'm just trying to build a blue truck in peace. Just before I head off to bed, I'm just gonna add in this cute little guitar decoration and then add in some number plates. Maybe we could do like teardrops and maybe we could like not die tonight. That would be great. And then on the front, let's do our song. Nope. That's not right. There we go. And that is our lovely little debut farm done. Let's get to sleep before I run into anything else that wants to kill me. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Lover era. My thought with this build here is that we're going to build something that kind of matches a character that would fit into each era. So let's get this foundation finished and then we can start on the frame. And now to fill in the frame, we're literally just going to go up 4 on each of these corners. And then once I've done that, I can run around and join them up. My poor ankles. Why is it always got to be 4 high? Like, I know that's like the comfortable number, but why is 4 the one that hurts? I feel like in real life, if I jumped from this height, I would not hurt myself. Maybe I would. It's like double my height, I guess. Okay, that is all of the posts up. Now let's just run around and connect all these things up. And to be honest, we've finished with quite a bit of the day to spare, so let's just start filling in the walls, and then if we need to, we can carry on tomorrow. Okay, never mind. That took me absolutely no time at all. But the sun is going down and I've got a little bit of a walk back to my little base. So let's just make our way there now. I don't know why I did this so far away. It's not like crazy far away. It's just a little bit further out the way than is convenient. Okay, so now it is officially wall and roof day. I'm going to start by building up this entrance part of the walls and then I'll add in a little bit of roof. And then once that's done, we can finish off the walls on the other section. Okay, now that part is done, let's run along and do the side bits and also add the extra bit of roof. Directional blocks are a great idea in concept, but super annoying when you have to place them like this to get the shape that you want, or the orientation that you want, sorry. Especially when you need to go over an area that doesn't actually have any blocks to place down on, so you kind of have to do like a temporary situation, and then you have to go back and break blocks, and it is not fun. Ooh, okay, now just the same on the other side with these triangle bits. I usually forget to do these before I do the roofs and then I'm cursing myself later, but because these are directional, I'm really making the effort to do this now. All right, now let's finish off this roof. So I'm going to bring this bit out here and I think I'm actually going to change the trim to be these brick blocks and I'm going to have to do the same here, but I will go back and do that when I finish this bit. Okay, nice. That is, I think, the walls and the roof done. Okay, actually whilst I'm here and there's a little bit of daylight left, I am just gonna add in a cute little front porch area. So let's add some stairs around this, then add in our doors, add in a couple slabs and these white picket fences to look like pillars, and I think that is a very sweet entrance. And then over here we're gonna cut out some holes for some windows. So the idea with the lover house is that a work from home girly lives here. She's a career girly, but she also has this guy that she's totally in love with, but you know, he's a guy. Here, I may have placed that incorrectly. Let me just move the windows over one. Okay, that's good. And then finally, let's add in our windows. All right, so far so good. Tomorrow we'll add some details and do the lovely interiors. Look how much space we have to work with, guys. Very excited. So our lover girl, she probably has a super cozy aesthetic house and she loves it, right? It's cute, it's very girly. She's worked hard on just about every aspect of her life, work, romance, even relaxing. So do we have any lover girls in chat today, perhaps? So I'm just finishing off adding all of these flower beds to the outside of the house, and then once I've done this, I can run around and then add the shutters to the sides of all the windows. And actually I need to add in a bunch of these in the corners, but there's only a couple corners, so wait, do I need to only do that one corner? Oh, nope, I've got this one too, obviously. I don't know why it took me so long to realize that that would be a corner. But anyways, those are done. We can run around and then add our shutters in now. And now for extra details, I'm gonna add in these two lanterns and then get myself on the roof so that I can cover this thing in leaves. Because is it really an M build unless the roof is covered in leaves? Not really. Then our final details for this house is going to be these little walls with some tulips outside. How adorable is this? Oh my goodness. Okay, wonderful. Now let's get ourselves in here and think about what we're going to do with the interiors here. Okay, I replaced the floor with these vertical birch logs and I zoned out some areas where I'm going to put down some rugs. So in here is going to be our bedroom. So let's get down this light blue concrete powder, which is going to serve as our rug in here, and put down a very cute cherry bed. Since it's getting dark, I'm going to put up these fairy lights immediately, just to get some light in here so nothing scary spawns. And I made it so that the lights are little hearts, which I think is just the most adorable little detail. Then either side of the bed, obviously we're going to do a couple bedside tables, a lamp on here, and then let's do a book stack on this bedside table, and I'm pretty sure I've read them all. At the end of the bed here, I'm going to place these two benches just to fill in the space a little bit more. And then since this is a work from home girly, let's put in a nice desk in her bedroom. Over here, let's add a cute little dresser, add a lamp in right here. Then we'll do a cute little picture frame here. There's one here that's like, kind of looks like a sunset, and that is the one that I am looking for. As cute as some of these paintings are, it's not what I want. Okay, there we go. That's the one I'm looking for. And then I also have this cool blue guitar, which I think is just going to fit in very nicely there. Oh, and I also have this book decoration, which I think just fits in with our little work from home desk. Maybe use this extra picture right here. And then in this corner, I'm going to add in this little pot with a cherry blossom sapling. Now I'm just going to add in an item frame up here and put some roses in it. And then over here, we're going to do not that big of a painting. Oh my goodness. I think I want to go with something like that. Okay, that has the blue tones in it. So I think that's the one we're going to keep here. And now with these cute little heart lights, let's just add in some of those to the ceiling just to make sure this place is very well lit. And since there are loads of windows in here, we're not getting very much privacy. So I have a bunch of curtains that I'm just going to place over the windows. And then if we cycle through, we can make it so that you can still see that there are windows there, but they're a little less invasive. Ooh, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to place them here. Oh, I can. Okay, nice. Okay, I can't place it behind this, but I think that the sapling is hiding that part well enough to not need it. I also have these pink string lights, so I think I'm gonna have them go across the room here at the end of the bed, and I think that is our lover bedroom done. Very, very cute. Oh, wait. I completely forgot I have these pink sheets which make the sheets hearts, which obviously is exactly what we need in here. Okay, now that is the lover bedroom done. Now over in this corner, I'm going to place down this as our rug, and then 4 of these as our table and 4 of these as our chairs. Excuse me, Millie. Thank you. Oh, she's trapped under the table now. Let's just let you out of there. Then I was thinking it could be cute to have like a hanging sign type lighting feature, and we're gonna name this Cornelia Street. And then with our little pink heart, add that, and isn't that just the cutest little dining area ever? Even Millie is nodding. Totally not just trapped under the table. Come on, Millie, get out of there. There we go, girl. And then I'm gonna fill in this little gap here. And oh my goodness, we better get a move on because that sun is coming up and I have got so many things to build. I'm getting flustered now. All right, that is our little kitchen area done. Now let's fill in this gap with some wool for our carpet, place some chairs, place a couple footstools, create a little fireplace type thing here, make a kind of drop zone area, and we're going to use this bathrobe as a coat, and then add in a couple of these. Let's do a couple shelves right here, add a couple pots, flower, and a tulip, as if a tulip isn't a flower. Now let's add some of these hanging lights over here and here, add our item frame with a bow. And finally, add in some curtains. Oh, I'm gonna have to move that, aren't I? And I think that is our lover house finished. How absolutely adorable is this? Okay, now let's get a move on with our next house. So Fearless is definitely the I'm in school and have a crush on somebody album. She has got the teenage yearning down to a T. So we're going to be building another house, but this time it's very geared towards containing a teenage girl's bedroom. So let's just finish removing these trees and then we can get started on the foundation. All right, it is foundation / frame time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Welcome to Counting with Emily, by the way. All right, that's the frame. Let's get this thing filled in. I was really hoping to get this whole thing done today, so I'm gonna work through the night to get the roof on this thing, and since I'm up in the air, it should be fairly safe as long as a skeleton doesn't spot me up here. I'm just gonna do also the classic roof shape just to save a little bit of time as well, much to my dismay of having to use many stairs, but this took a little while to figure out, so we're not going to do that here. We're going to do the normal thing here. Right, well, the only time I can ever hear music is when there is something scary nearby with a musical backpack on, so I'm not feeling too confident right now. Oh, it stopped. Okay, well, never mind. I guess we are safe after all. Oh no, I've been spotted! Ah! Oh, I hate spiders. Goodness. Okay, I think we're safe otherwise, but I do now have to do like a little bit of a trim on this thing. And I don't think I'm going to be able to do it very safely. Maybe I can. Hang on. All right, yeah. Maybe as I'm placing this, it just won't realize I'm here because it's following like underneath me. So I am just getting away with this. Don't know why Millie's following him around though. Maybe she's in cahoots with him. She's trying to get me killed right now. Okay, the house is looking really good. Don't look at my hotbar. Just had a little run-in with something, so now I just have to avoid literally everything to get back to my bed. Why did I go this way? I just realized there is a bed inside of the lover house that I should be adopting. So let's go do that, because that one is actually under the cover of safety and not under the cover of a random tree. I feel like if I get hit once, I'm gonna be dead. Oh, goodness. Okay. Okay. I get it. Ooh, okay. We're safe. Oh my goodness. Let's get a really quick nap before we have to do the details on the Fearless house tomorrow. Oh my goodness, what a night. So I was just about to get started on interiors, but what the heck is going on right now? What is that terrifying noise? There's gotta be... Is that a track? Anyways, trying to ignore the most terrifying sound I've ever heard in my life. The exterior details are done, and they are the most adorable thing I've ever seen in my entire life. So let's get to interiors. I think I'm gonna have to go searching for whatever is making that noise, because I am very uneasy right now. Okay, well, I found the culprit, but why are you playing that? God, I literally felt like I was in a horror movie. Not very cute and cozy, that's for sure. All right, interiors. Okay, so the goal of these interiors is to kind of recreate the bedroom from the You Belong With Me music video. So, you know, the one where she's holding up all the signs and stuff. Gosh, that music video gave me some seriously unrealistic romance expectations when I was younger. But anyway, yes, that is what we are doing with these interiors. So I'm gonna have to leave these two walls here as white, unfortunately, just because it's gonna look weird on the outside if I change those, but we can work with what we've got here. I will say, looking back at this music video, I am not a fan of her design choices in this room. Oh, I don't have enough curtain. Maybe I'll need to take a couple of those. There we go. That should be fine. So let's put down our bed in the middle and change this to these sheets. I feel like it's close enough to what they are in the video, so there's only so much I can do in Minecraft, so I'm just trying to make it as close as humanly possible. So over to the left, she has her little bench that she sits on to wave at the guy across the road, which apparently lives in the lover house in this universe. And I saw that in the video, she has like a bunch of books on this, but unfortunately because of how just this block is, I can't place books on that. So I'm just going to place the books on those for now. And then I can't really tell where the dressing table was meant to be with the big mirrors, but I'm going to put it here just for space sake. Can I place it here? Okay, let me try a different method. You know what? That'll do. I think that's actually better than what I was going to do. Okay, yeah, that's way better. I was going to have them both facing the wall so that this bit is facing outwards, but way better. Good job, life, for making that happen. So let's add in our mirrors. Unfortunately, don't have anything fancier than that, so they will have to do. And then let's add in our bookcase over here. She actually has like a bunch of random stuff, so let's make this look a little bit more random. Okay, I think that works. It seems like she also has like a kind of like a green rug or something beside the bed here, so I'm gonna go with that. And what else is needed? Oh, she has like a picture here. Okay, so let's put a couple of those there. I mean, I guess that picture will do. I definitely don't have anything like a butterfly to go up on the wall, so that's gonna have to do for now. And then we'll put some string lights up here just to make the lighting look cute. If you can't tell, those are some flowers, which I think are absolutely adorable. Then let's add this here to kind of look like a beauty light going down. Okay, I feel like that's as close to a recreation as we're going to be able to get in Minecraft. I think it looks super cute. Not entirely sold on the green and purple though. It's very Joker-esque. Oh, actually, let me just reset the top of these curtains. Oh, how do I do that? Okay, there we go. Not that that makes a huge difference, but it does look weird just having them there without the sort of curtain rail thing. Hello? Where did the other one go? Oh, there it is. Okay, now let's add some subtle references to the room. You know, just a couple super subtle references. Really, really subtle. Okay, that is this room done. You can see that the sun is going down, and unfortunately that means I don't have time to finish the interiors of this entire house. I'm scared something scary is going to be down here. Oh no, we're fine. Maybe if we have a little bit of time at the end, we can come back and do a whole living room, kitchen, you know, like the normal situation. But for now, that is the Fearless house done. I guess let's finish this day by taking a nap in our new Fearless bedroom, and then I should probably put my armor back on and head out for some materials. Dare I say these resource lists are nightmares dressed as daydreams? Is that too on the nose? It's fair to say that I spent a great deal of time getting bricks, deep slate tiles, coal, iron, some diamonds for tool upgrades, and everything I needed for concrete. I also grabbed some dark oak and spruce wood. Okay, so the deal with the red build here is that we are going to be making a restaurant. It's the kind of restaurant our Swiftie characters would go to in a song like 22, and also it's one that you could feasibly quote, "I knew you were trouble to a terrible ex." So let's get on with the structure of this building. Okay, so the frame of the first floor is looking pretty good. I'm just gonna add in some of these walls here to create an entrance. That feels too short, right? Okay. Maybe what we'll do is we'll take these out and then we'll make this whole thing 1 block taller. There we go. That looks much better. All right, now let's build up the second layer. So let's go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 should be tall enough. Oh, my poor ankles. Okay, I think all of those are even. So now let's just join up all of these walls. Ouch. Nice. Now let's get to work on adding in the walls. So I'm going to use these brick walls. That makes perfect sense because it's going to add in some texture and not texture. It's just going to add in the dimension because we are using a lot of brick. What am I doing? That is a great question. Okay, here. Adding in a wall right here, going across the top, then adding a row of these walls instead. Nice. Okay, that's great. Now, let me just maneuver my way around here, and then we can start filling in these walls. Ooh, this is going to be a bit difficult, actually. Oh no, I can just crouch on the edge here. This is fine. I'm really hoping I can get the walls and maybe the roof done before the sun sets. It's looking pretty good so far. The sun is just about at midday and I am absolutely tearing through this build so far. I am very glad that I can place these walls whilst standing technically in the way of them. Definitely hurts my finger a little bit to have to just hold down shift the whole time. I guess I could change it to like toggle on and off, but I just don't trust myself to unsneak if I set it that way. So let's just leave it the way it is for now and then just deal with the consequences later. Okay, the top floor walls are done. Now let's fill in these bottom walls. And I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to do the roof, but that's absolutely fine. Okay, I am super happy with how that's turning out. That sun's gonna go down pretty soon. So let's go chill out in one of these 2 houses. I'm gonna pick this one and I'm gonna take a nap ready for a big day tomorrow. Millie, are you coming? There we go. Okay, so the 22 hat, it is such a hipster hat and I absolutely love it. But I think that's telling me the details of this building need to be geared towards some kind of hipster restaurant. So let's see what we can do. So I'm going to use these glass panes here to make it look like there are a couple of open doors here. So we have those facing this way. And then I think if I just place there. Oh yeah, okay, they do. They just sort of attach themselves very conveniently. Okay, nice. You literally can hardly see them, but it definitely adds to the vibe, trust me. So I'm gonna make this little bit up here a balcony type area. So I've got these pillar trims, which I think are just gonna make this look a little bit nicer on the edge here. Then over here, I'm gonna create like an outdoor seating area. Along here, I'm gonna do trapdoors, and then I'll use a different type of dark oak trapdoor to fill in the gaps. Oh my goodness. All right, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Actually, this should probably be the other type of trapdoor. I also misplaced those pretty severely, so let's just fix that up. There we go. I have these super cute little flowery leaves too, so I'm gonna put those either side of the stairs here, and then I have a bunch of oak leaves that I'm just gonna place on and around this area. I need to get myself above this actually, so let me just do this, grab that, then take out one of these, put that there, maybe take out one of these, put this here. Now I think this bit here needs to look like it's actually being supported a little bit, so we'll add in that there. Then let's get ourselves up on the top here to add a railing around our little balcony area. And I almost forgot to actually add in our table and chairs under here, so let's add those. Oh, actually, I should probably leave a little bit of space between them. As much as I love these pillar trims, I'm gonna take them down because I want to add a red and black awning to this area. So taking these down, and then I'm gonna add in these stairs. Then with one of our lovely mods, we are able to add carpet to these stairs in order to make it look like they are the right color. Oh, I need to get myself up there though because I can't reach from down here. Okay, I'm just finishing off the roof of this restaurant and then we should be good to start on the interiors tomorrow. I'm so glad I left the roof till last because that means that I am pretty safe up here to be able to do all of my work without getting caught by something scary that wants to kill me. Like, if I had done the roof at the start of the day when I intended to, then when I was doing the details at the bottom, I probably would have got caught. How do I get down from here safely? Oh, I guess that'll do. Okay, this looks super adorable, but I think I need to add in some of these hanging lights. Hoping that I can hang them from here. Oh, I can. Okay, brilliant. Ooh, okay, love that. Oh, let me out. It's a very cramped restaurant, that's for sure. Okay, how does that look? I love how my definition of hipster restaurant has just become outdoor patio area with bistro lights. Anyways, this guy seems to be eyeing me up, so oh, maybe not. Either way, I'm going to bed. All right, interior time. Let's make the cutest little restaurant ever. Okay, so I've added some wall art here. I've added in some lighting and I've added in this fireplace. Not sure I intended it to be a fireplace when I first started building that area, but it is a fireplace now. So I'm gonna start here by making a little area right here. Let's add in a lantern. And then right here, we're gonna add in a lectern and an oak sign, just like there is in pretty much any restaurant you go to. Then over here, I'm gonna build a little bar area with a bunch of these fake shelves along the back so that we can make it look like there are like pots and stuff on the shelf. Just like that. So now let's add in some stools. Oh, we have a spare one, but also I don't really need to use the extra one. So I'm just gonna pretend it doesn't exist and place a plant pot right here. Like, I feel like this angle makes it look already really good. I structured that sentence very poorly, but you guys know what I meant. So now let's add some tables. So I'm going to do a little table right here and add one of these lamps on the table just to make sure that this place is very well lit. And then in this space here, I'm going to add in another table here. But if I went to a restaurant and my chair was this close to another table, I would not be very comfortable. So let's add in a pot and a plant just to separate those two tables. And then let's also add another one of those over here. Then I think right here we can do a slightly bigger table. Millie, please don't get yourself stuck under there. Why does she always do this? Excuse me, thank you. And then over here, I'm gonna do little booths. So let me just put those down. And now I can figure out where I'm gonna put the tables for this bit. Maybe like here? Yeah, I feel like that's good. And then we can do one there and one there. Okay, I'm glad I put those lights down. Or up, I should say. Now let's add our chairs to our tables. And then on this one, we're gonna do the chairs this way so it doesn't feel like if you came in here you're sat next to the people like on this table. I absolutely hate when that's the case. Like, the amount of times I've been to a restaurant where the tables are set up like this, and like usually there's a smaller gap between them, and then it's like it just feels like you're out to dinner with the person next to you, and it is not comfy at all. So in this restaurant, we're not going to do that. So we're definitely missing a couple lights here. So let's do one on this table and one in the center of this table. That is looking really good so far. Here are our benches for the booths. I really wanted to do more of like a couch type situation for the booths, but unfortunately the only couch things I have armrests and it makes it just look really cramped. So these types of benches will do for now. Now let's set up this table with some breakfast and 2 cups. Now let's add some wall decor. So let's put an item frame here, put our lovely helmet in here. Just gonna put a normal picture there, and then on this sign we're gonna do summer 47. And then on this table here, I'm just gonna place this piece of paper for absolutely no reason at all. And that is our restaurant finished. There is a whole second floor, but we're gonna pretend that we did also decorate that one because I don't have time to do it right now. But if we have time later, we may come back and finish it. For now, I'm just gonna say that the top floor is for private events only. That's a good excuse, right? Okay, so I've been drawing inspiration from songs, album covers, music videos, and this build is literally just because I love Taylor's purple Speak Now ball gown that she wears for Enchanted in her era's tour shows. Whew, that was a long sentence. I absolutely love it, and now I want a purple ball gown, but for now, a purple ballroom is gonna have to do. And with that outline done, I need to go and get more resources. I knew I'd curse these materials for the longest time, and I did the whole time I was gathering more concrete ingredients, terracotta, calcite, deep slate, granite tuff, and cobblestone. I stole a silk touch hoe from one of the village flower houses, then I continued cursing as I gathered sea lanterns, bricks, wool, spruce wood, and oak leaves. Oh, and a boatload of flowers. Okay, now that I have all the resources for this, I need to get rolling with it because we don't have a lot of time. I feel like enchanted is something that would kind of happen in a ball that's happening in a garden. So that's what I'm going to build here. And I'm going to build these big pillars to kind of just define the ballroom area. Why am I starting with the pillars and not the floor, you ask? That is a great question. Oh, well, I just realized I placed the wrong blocks on the sides here. Those should have been full brick blocks, but never mind. Luckily, we have to go all the way up there anyway. I wonder if I can place these and then jump on top. Ooh, I can. Oh, no, I can't. I mean, I can place them and jump on top of them, but it's not going to go in the right orientation. So, why would you do that? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to place these a little bit more carefully than I thought. Now I can just build myself up, I guess, and that is probably the easiest way to do this. Then I gotta break myself down, put it on the other side, and do the other side. Great choice of words there. Okay, now that looks much better than what we had going on before. Now I just need to do that, like, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more times, I think. Okay, so the answer was in fact not 8, it was only 7. Wait, no, the answer was not 7, it was actually 6. Can't even remember what I said because it was so long ago now. All right, let's fill in that, and then let's take our mandatory damage. And look at that. How sick does that look? I'm excited to add some stuff to that tomorrow, but let's go take a nap and, I don't know, get my brain on straight because apparently words are failing me right now. Okay, so obviously we're gonna add some fairy lights to this because what is more enchanting than fairy lights? Like, it's literally an essential. Ooh. I don't know where to link them up to. Do I link them up here? I feel like yes, because if I link them up around here, it's going to sort of go through the block weirdly, which probably doesn't look that great. So let's pick that up. I think it's fine what we've decided there. We're going from inside to inside. I am seriously really excited to see this part finished, but as I'm building up, I keep looking at the grass here and just remembering that I have to add a big patterned floor onto this as well. Ooh, oh no, is it this one or this one? I think this one. Well, but that kind of works too. I'm gonna go with the inside and we can always change it after if it does look strange. Okay, sweet. That looks really good. Can't wait to see that at night. So what can we do next? Oh yeah, let's add a garden. And of course, everything is purple. I mean, it is also gonna be this sort of pinky lilac with white, but still in the realm of purple. Oh, I should probably leave this bit open just so we have a nice little entryway. All right, that is one half of our little gardens done. Let's add the other half. Really, really love what I've done here. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but like just doing the little gradient thing with the flowers just looks really great and I'm happy with it. Literally giggling and kicking my feet right now. This looks adorable. Okay, good morning. I feel like I usually don't spend a lot of time on floors of builds because it's pretty much just all one block, but I think this one, it desperately needs to be something show-stopping. You may be thinking right now, I swear you already dug out this hole and yeah, I did. I did do that before, and then I filled the whole thing in because I wasn't entirely sure what I wanted to do with the floor, and I thought I was gonna love it just being sort of like grass with some extra details in it, but obviously that is not the case, so now I have to dig out the entire hole. Okay, now that's all done, and we've added these. We should be able to get this floor finished, so I'm gonna start by just filling in the top of this with our glass. Millie, I'm maybe gonna need you to just let me do this alone for a second because you are getting a little bit in the way, honestly. Yeah, I know, but you just can't be here when I'm just trying to get something done before the sun goes down because that happens. All right, now that's done. We can go around the edge of this and fill it in with some of our purple concrete and do the same on these ones. And I can see the color of everything changing, which means the sun is going down. But we're going to try and get this done tonight. And I know we're on the floor, which means when the things do spawn and try and kill me, I'm quite likely to get attacked, but we're just going to power through it because we need to get this done today. Oh, that is not concrete. Okay, the concrete is done. Now let's add our wool. Okay, I think that's good. And then in each of these gaps, we're going to add some of this terracotta. And I've got to place these probably the correct way so that it actually looks good. But the question is, what is the correct way? Okay, figured it out. So this way and then this way. No, and then this way. And then, okay, that works. And then let's try and join these up. And then this way. Yeah, okay, that works. And then we'll do this way, I guess. And then switch it around and do this way. Oh no, I've been spotted. I just want to build a lovely ballroom and you guys just can't leave me alone for one night. It's bad enough that I got to figure out what direction to place these things in. Okay, wait, no, that's not right. Okay, I may have to finish this tomorrow. Why does it feel like every time I tab out, a creeper creeps up on me and does this? Luckily, it didn't break any of my actual flooring that I've so lovingly placed, but it has broken quite a lot of dirt here. But I'm gonna do something illegal and not fill in the hole properly. I'm just gonna fill it over like this and then show you what we're working with. How cute does this look? All I need to do now is add some of this concrete powder right down the middles and just place a couple items. Maybe someone's left their book behind and then someone was just like in the middle of writing something and it just floated to the floor out of their pocket as they were dancing. I don't know. Ugh, can we just take a moment to look how stunning this is? Like, can't you just imagine twirling across the floor in the dress? I can, and I'm living for it. But honestly, what I'm not living for is my iron armor that is not giving purple enchanted dress at all. Okay, so Reputation's got some serious spice to it, and I seriously considered just making a gigantic snake statue and calling it a day. But given that she wrote the album when a lot of the media was really against her, I wanted to try and incorporate that whole concept. So we are building, drumroll please, a new station. So let's get this foundation finished, then we can do the frame and walls as always, and then we can see what we got left of the day to get done. Maybe the roof, who knows? So I've managed to absolutely tear through the foundation and the frame. Pretty simple really, just a couple lines and a couple arches, and now I'm just obviously filling in all of the walls. It's gonna take me a little while because I've opted to make this new station very, very tall. I'm actually super excited to see this whole thing come together though, because seeing it right now as this little street with the ballroom over there, I am absolutely loving it. Oh, and I did not think about how I'm gonna get down from here, so I don't even know if I can survive this fall. Oh, that wasn't too bad actually. Sweet, so far so good. Happy with how that's looking so far. Now let's add in some big old brick posts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's start it off there. Okay, actually I'm gonna get rid of that one, and then let's bring this out like this, and then we can join these up with brick walls. How does that look? Is that good? Wait, is it maybe better to put a block in the middle here? I feel like yes. Okay, sweet. Let's get ourselves up there and then just build this thing up right to the top. Oh, I guess actually we don't need to fill in that bit because nobody's ever gonna see that. It is gonna be a little, possibly an area for something spooky to spawn, but we're never gonna be in there, and maybe it'll just add to the ambience. It's just a zombie or something making noises in this gap. Probably not though. Oh, and I'm just realizing I've made a big mistake and not added the walls as I go. Okay, so that is really great news. So glad that I have done that to myself. Let me try and minimize, my damage. Okay, and now I need to break these down, build myself back up, and place all of those walls. Gosh, this might be the speediest I've ever been though, when I'm not making mistakes. Oh, no, I was trying to show off how fast I could be and just absolutely made a mess of it. And I'm just now realizing as well, I probably should just be building up these side bits too. But I guess since we're up here, we can just do the opposite and build our way down. Oh, can I reach? I guess not. Okay, that is looking good. And I think we just have about enough time to Actually, probably not enough time at all. I was gonna say we could start the roof, but by the time we get up there and actually start building, that sun will probably be all the way down here. So let's just go hang out in one of our houses. Let's choose this one and let's wait for the sun to go down at our window. Feels like I should be holding a sign up right now. All right, guys, time to finish this roof and do some of the exterior details. I was just thinking, technically, I feel like the correct term for this would probably be like a newspaper office or offices, but news station just felt so much snappier when I announced it to you guys. So that's what we're calling it. As much as I would love to decorate an entire office block, unfortunately, I just do not have enough time to do that. So I'm going to block off the whole top 2 floors of this. And then from the outside, it looks like it's a big old build type thing. But then on the inside, it's just this bottom floor. So that's the lights all done. Let's start placing the desks. Would it be crazy of me to label one of the desks Kim? Potentially, but I think I'm going to do it anyway. Let me just sneak this in right here. Now let's add in all of our chairs. The vibe that I'm going for here is like soulless corporate office that's trying to look like it's great for team morale by making everyone work in just one big table, basically. These are meant to represent the computer screens. I don't have anything else that could sort of give this vibe, but I think that does the job. So obviously to complete the vibe, we also have to add in another row of desks, just to make it really cozy for all of the people that work here in the office. And then let's add, oh, not those. Then let's add our computer screens. Oh my goodness, not what I wanted to do. Oh, I just realized you can actually write on these, I feel like. Oh, okay, wait. Okay, so I attempted to draw a snake. It's not quite a snake, but I feel like that's good enough. Now let's finish adding in all of the chairs. Looking very, very corporate. Honestly, if I could, I would have done more of a like a white table with plastic chairs or something, just to make it really feel inviting in here. Maybe the wood is just too cozy for what I'm going for, but it is the only table and chairs cabinet thing that I've got in my mod list. So we'll put that there. And then I guess we'll just add in a couple more of these. Oh, I put a clipboard there on the other one. Let me get rid of that. Put a clipboard here, do a couple documents here, do a big stack. I've got a little calculator so we can calculate how much money is going to be made from these stories. And then we'll just put in a few more documents here. And for our office art, I'm going to just put up, oh, hang on. I feel like I need to move this table over a little bit. So let's just put this item frame up first. All right, that's better, much more even. And then in each of these corners here, I'm gonna add in some leaves and pots just to really pretend like this is a great workplace with lots and lots of airflow, right? Because like plants are good for oxygen and all of that, obviously. So I also found out I have these notice board blocks, so I'm gonna put those up, and then I'm gonna add in these books, and it should spell out breaking news. Woo! Looks like somebody's trying to get in and steal our news stories, but he's not coming in. Oh, he's actually hiding right now. There was a creeper there. I'm not crazy, I swear. But anyways, I'm going to block this area off as a little conference room type thing. So let's add all of these big glass windows to act like big glass doors. Then right here, I have some glass chairs and some glass tables just because I want it to feel very cold and uninviting in here. Let's do one chair here for the head of the table and then just line each side with more of these chairs. Let's add a couple of plants in the middle, make it feel a little bit more warm in here. Then we'll put a clipboard right here and then just randomly place a bunch of documents around the rest of the table. Maybe another clipboard here. Why not one of them? Big stack here. Little document there. And I think that might be our little conference room done. Then on the side of the building here, I'm going to use this trapdoor that looks like an X. I'll leave that with you guys. So over here in the alleyway, I did make a car, and it's definitely not the most attractive car ever, but it is gonna be our getaway car. So let's do this like this. I'm doing it this way because in the UK, our number plates are numbers and letters. So if you're confused, that's what that is. And finally, let's put an axe in the cabinet. Okay, that is our Reputation news station done. Also, Future M, has she announced Reputation Taylor's version yet? Yes or no? Please say yes. For the next couple of days, I could go anywhere I wanted, just not home until I had gotten more coal, iron, moss, wool, leaves, pine, and spruce wood. Then I could go anywhere I wanted, including home, which I did. Alright, so the Folklore Cabin was the obvious choice here. I mean, what else could we possibly do for this one? Okay, so Aaron Dessner collaborated with her on the Folklore album, which nearly broke a friend of mine's brain because she absolutely loves Aaron Dessner in The National. And I will admit, Folklore is a really strong album. So, thank you, Mr. Dessner. Okay, that is this part's outline of the roof done. Now I've just got to do the exact same thing all the way across, which I think is going to be super duper fun. Can't wait. Right, well, this is great. I've got a feeling after this one, I'm not going to want to see a spruce slab ever again. All right, that is looking very funky, but very how I intended it to. So let's get myself back up on top and then add a bunch of leaves and moss and some green carpet to the roof here. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe that just happened. So quite literally just going to place carpet literally anywhere I can. Oh, wait, why did I expect not to be able to place the carpet on some of these slabs? I thought it would be like floating somewhat. I mean, I'm not complaining, but it's not what I expected, that's all. It kind of makes this a little bit easier. I can just run around and place it like this. Ooh, kind of making my eyes go all funny. Okay, nice. Can't really see the carpet or the moss at all, but the leaves look really cute. I was trying to break my fall a little bit, but never mind. Okay, so next we're gonna add some detail, which is gonna consist of pretty much just adding in a bunch of support beams. Oh, and then we're going to join them up kind of randomly with these fence gates, but I'm going to do the support beams first. And I'm very quickly realizing that I'm going to have to start building up because I'm not very tall. Oh wait, I can still reach this one. Yay! But I definitely won't be able to reach the next one. Or will I? Yippee! Oh, I yippied too early. Okay, we're looking a little crazy, but we're looking pretty good. Where is that skeleton? So I really strongly debated leaving the cabin like open, facing the way she has it in the tour set, but I didn't because I want to make a cutesy woodsy interior. Also, Taylor, if you see this, please can I have a folklore cardigan? I missed the drop. I don't know why I should be watching this video, but anyways, on that note, do any of you guys watching have any of her cardigans? And if so, which ones? Should we do an M cardigan? It might be a bit premature for that, but that would be really cool. I would love to do that. Okay, so here is what I've done with the inside of the cabin. I've done a really cute little area around this fireplace. And then I've done this little shelf area with books and whatnot, and then a little chair with a guitar. I kind of wanted to go for like a messy sort of cabin vibe and not something super... what is the word? Uniform. I didn't want to do something super uniform because I wanted it to just be a little bit chaotic. I just have a little something to put up here on the shelf. Then obviously this is our cute little kitchen area. And then this is our sweet little bedroom. We've got our little wardrobe. We've got some cute plants, nice painting, which I think very much fits the vibe of the cabin. And then I'm just gonna discreetly place this piece of paper here and then this piece of paper over here. I flashed my green eyes at a little shopping list and grabbed some spruce and oak wood as well as coal, iron, and more wool. Okay, so the 1989 Taylor's version aesthetic with the seagulls and everything, that's a need. So please join me as we make a 1989 dock. Okay, I think that should be long enough coming out this way, and then we'll go out this way into the water. But first, let's strip all of this wood and then do the other row. Oh, I just thought actually, I think I need to make this 4 tall. Is that right? Yeah. I think I need to make these much taller so that they line up with the other ones. All right, final posts. One more. Don't know why I didn't opt to just jump into the water there, but never mind. And now let's strip this. Oh, sorry, Millie. You know what? When I built this one, I thought that I had gone too high. And then I thought, no, trust yourself. You've not gone too high, but I have in fact built up one too high. Okay, now the frame is done. We can run along and do all of the edges in this lovely trapdoor. Okay, the oak trapdoors are done. Now let's fill this thing in with some slabs. And just like that, the dock is finished, or at least the base of it is. This has absolutely no reference to the Eras tour right now. But let's go grab a nap because there was a scary guy just trying to get me right there. and then we'll add the details tomorrow. Right, so I think I want to figure out a way to include that 1989 blue. So I'm thinking changing booths on the boardwalk. This is definitely a blasting in the car on the way home from the beach type album, and I am not complaining. Just thought I'd let that happen before I carried on. Okay, I don't think I'm going to be able to survive another jump down. So let me just have some breakfast real quick and then break my ankles. Okay, now let's just take out a few pieces right here. Then add in some stairs here. And then obviously we need to build out all of the sides. So now do we do stripes on the sides? I feel like yes, right? All right, it is roof time and I'm gonna keep it super simple and just do classic triangle roof. Gosh, the sun on this block, I am literally being blinded right now by the sand and this block and the wool. Okay, I'm just finishing off this roof and then I'm gonna head out and get some more materials. After a nice nap, obviously, that sun is going down fast. Okay, that looks super cute. I added in a couple banners so that there's like a little bit of a privacy door type thing situation. But then I remembered I forgot to add all of these fences along the boardwalk. So let me just do that real quick before we head to bed because we have just a little bit of time to get it done anyways. All right, nice one. We can finish that off when we get back from our resource collection. How cute is this little town? I set out to gather calcite, deep slate, diorite, stone, moss, iron, and coal. Then I topped off my various wood, grabbed some skulk, and crafted some bookshelves. I then snagged some saplings and some sand, which then I turned into glass. As I was heading home, the day counter reminded me I was on my own for this last stretch. I always had been. As promised, we are back from resource collection and we are doing the details. Let me just get rid of here because that's where I'm going to put the stairs. And then we'll just continue placing all of these pots. Oh, actually, probably want to do it sort of like symmetrical. So let's do that instead. Wait, I'm confused. Oh, I guess this one here should have been left as a space for a lantern. So now I've got to go around and just pick all of these up and replace them. Okay, that should be good. Oh, there's someone changing in there. All right, now the pots are finally placed correctly. We can run around and add our orchids. Then in each space here, I'm going to do 2 fences and then a lantern on top. If I could just time the placement right. Oh, no, I'm in the way. Okay. Oh, that was easy enough, actually. I just need to stand back a little bit. Oh, nice. Okay. Okay, I know this seems really stupid because technically the dock is done, but I'm going to take out a big chunk of the middle just to add in a different kind of oak block to add some texture. I just feel like it's too simple at the moment. The way that block is barely any different is pretty funny, but I've committed to it now and I'm gonna do it for the rest of the dock too. All right, that's all of the blocks mined out. Now let's fill it back in with these. All right, that is looking a little bit more interesting. And then I was thinking I can run around and just add a few little details like a sign at the exit. Please shake it off because we don't want anyone getting this all wet. Oh wait, I guess technically it needs to be at the entrance to the boardwalk. I don't know, but that sign is gonna stay there. Then here we can put our sunset view sign. Although actually the sunset is that way. So maybe we'll take this off and place that here. Very nice. And oh no, someone dropped their letters whilst they were getting changed. Oh, what a shame. Now, the only thing this dock needs is some seagulls, but unfortunately they do not exist in Minecraft. Or to be honest, fortunately, seagulls are pretty annoying, actually. I live literally right by the seaside and they are sky rats is what I would call them. They are, actually, to be fair, the baby ones are really, really cute, but they are absolute menaces. I guess the closest thing Minecraft has to seagulls is phantoms, but thankfully, I'm gonna go to bed and I will not see any of those. Tortured Poets is insane. For so many different reasons is this album completely insane. Like, writing about the Eras Tour whilst being in the middle of the Eras Tour? I cannot. Anyways, I decided to build my idea of what the Tortured Poets department would look like. Definitely watched as many of the music videos as I could to get the vibes of this place, but I think ultimately we got it sorted pretty cute. So I'm just building out the foundation of this building and I don't know, I'm feeling pretty slow today. I don't think I'm going to be able to absolutely just tear through the builds like I have been for some of these. But we've definitely got enough time to get this finished, and then hopefully enough time for some really good final details as well. Okay, frames are done. Now let's fill in the floor. And I've just remembered I was talking about doing final details and whatnot, but we literally have midnights to do still. So what am I talking about? Okay, I am super happy with how that's turned out. I really feel like these flowers just fit the vibe really well also. So inside, here's what we're working with. And honestly, I absolutely love this building. I really love the dark oak with the white and the spruce down here. Super nice. It is very dark though, so let me just put a couple lanterns around before anything scary starts spawning. Okay, so here is where I've landed with the interiors. I absolutely love what I've done here, not to toot my own horn, with the open bookcase type thing, with all of the books just falling out everywhere. So we also have this lovely big fireplace and okay, so basically this house was not made with a center point, so we've got a double chandelier going on, but I think it looks kind of like one big chandelier, so that's okay. I just have a couple extra details to place down, so we'll put that there. Let's put this potion stand right here, this book right here, and then I've got a couple other books to leave lying around. And a few pieces of paper. And up on these bits, I can't remember if I showed you. Oh, I've kind of made it impossible to get up here. But I just added some random doors to make it look like there may be other rooms in this place, but unfortunately there are not. So that is our TTPD building finished. I have never been so grateful for book and paper stacks. All right, it is midnight's time, baby. I think this is definitely my favorite album. I love it so, so dearly, but let's get this frame and foundation sorted. Okay, so I am rolling with a library vibe for this one. Gotta give our girl a place to research all her mastermind plans. However, it has to be a decked out library, starting with a sconk ceiling, because A, the colors are just so midnight coded, and B, a lot of midnight songs feel like they're set at night, so I think a dimmer build is the move. So I'm definitely gonna work on this roof section by section, just because I feel like that's the easiest way to do it, and also the way to do it where I will feel the most accomplished. Oh, I fear I have placed these wrong though. Oh, actually, I don't know. Was that wrong? I don't think so. Okay, never mind. I've done a sculk library before, so I'm actually really excited to see how this comes together as well, because I already know it's going to be really gorgeous. How sick does that look? Let me just show you the inside. I hope nothing scary has spawned in there yet. Oh no, we're safe. Look how incredible that is. It literally looks like we're looking up at the stars. So good. So I think the details of this one is where it's really gonna come together. We've got a book and quill with the mastermind plan, and even a cat bed for Karma. I mean, come on guys. I'm also gonna add this little sign above this cabinet door here. And above the entry door, I'm gonna do this. Very cute. I really wanted to add a chessboard somewhere, but apparently I don't have one of those in my mod pack, and I thought I did. So instead of that, I am just gonna add in some extra book stacks to each of these tables, just to fill in some extra gaps. I don't really know. I feel like this library would be kept quite tidy though. I cannot get over the roof. Like actually. Shall we add some extra books laying around? Oh, yeah, I feel like yes. Okay, let's put one of those there. We'll do this. Okay, yeah, love it. And that is our Midnight's Library finished. Yippee! All right, this final detail day is gonna be absolutely crazy. I'm just finishing up all of these pathways here, and then we're gonna move on to all the extra details. And considering how many builds we've done, I'm really hoping we have enough time to get this finished. Okay, so from all my area clearing, we're looking a little bit empty on the sides here. So I'm gonna run around and just bone meal the pathway so that it looks a little more full. I just heard Millie. Is she stuck somewhere? Millie? Close those doors. Okay, Millie is somewhere around here. I can hear her. Sounds like she's maybe stuck somewhere, but we have got a lot of bone mealing to do and not a lot of time to do it. And finally, let's just absolutely cover this place in saplings to fill in all of these extra gaps. And I would say we are done. As Millie and I walked down memory lane of both this video and the Eras tour, I couldn't help but think that everything had come together as perfectly as beads on a friendship bracelet, which is really what this video is, a big friendship bracelet to you all. As always, I am Em, and this is Millie, and you have all been amazing. Make sure you subscribe so I can see you in the next one. Bye!